Oh my God, welcome to Chaos Agents Podcast. This is the last episode of the season. Yeah, exactly.
Season finale.
I know, it is.
Shit.
And it is episode 10. We got Winct here.
Hello.
Fuck yeah, hell yeah. Who's Winct on Instagram and everywhere else. So yeah, welcome in. We're so
Hello.
excited to have you.
Thank you guys for having me. I'm so nervous. I'm gonna take a sip.
Don't be nervous.
I'm just
Double
nervous,
digits.
guys.
We're on 10. That's
Yeah,
kinda
we
crazy.
are.
You
Yeah.
can totally be nervous.
Okay, thank you.
I'm always nervous. Like
No.
that never ends for me.
Em and I
Yeah.
were literally just talking about how nervous we were. So
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Are you still nervous?
yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
fine. At least we're all nervous together. Then it'll be fun.
Yeah.
That's the thing. I think being nervous is a uniquely human experience
Mm-hmm.
that we all get to just share together.
It's
Yeah.
so annoying. Like, I hate it. Like, it's not real. Like, it's all in your,
Mhm.
you know, there's no reason for me to, you know.
That's
like-
literally why I said don't be nervous. But in my head, I was nervous as fuck just saying
Right.
it.
I wonder what evolutionary purpose nervousness has. Like, we got fear, you know, there's snakes, there's lions and shit. But nervousness, like, fuck. What if the lion doesn't like my cape while I'm running after him? What does
Yeah.
nervousness come from?
No, I think about how like embarrassment that like I see this
Oh,
all over on
shame,
fucking Instagram
yeah.
or something. It's like an underdeveloped emotion. Like we don't know much about embarrassment.
It's
I'm intrigued.
well, it's all related to fear.
Mm.
Right.
Like, because fear was very necessary. As you
Right.
just stated, like there were fucking snakes and there were cougars like that would just chase us, and it's just like, oh my god. And so like nervous is like I don't know, precursor to fear.
Okay, Winct, you are from Cheyenne, right?
Yes.
Wow.
Unfortunately.
Did you? I'm sorry.
Oh.
Congratulations. I don't know.
You
like,
were born there?
Yes, so I was born in Cheyenne and then still living there. But then I bounced back between Tampa and Cheyenne, like
Oh, no
because
shit.
of family.
Wow, you
It's a
went from
mess.
the driest possible climate to the like
The
that.
wettest of
yeah.
wet. And guess what they
And-
have there? Snakes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn,
Nervousness.
that's where the
It's
that's
all
where the
connects.
fear
It's all
comes
Oh my
connects.
God, this is deep.
It's all
Did you say
Right. Congratulations.
I've
I love
never
like
heard of
that.
that.
so much. I love that so much.
Cheyenne, Wyoming, there's not much there. Cows. Good old boys. They're
Yeah.
terrible for the environment. And getting ostracized for wearing leather.
Yeah, like you must. I don't know. Like when I went to play at, I want to say like not Lions Lair, but like one of those. I played for a Clay K band,
Okay,
and
gotcha.
he played in Wyoming. I was like, I felt just like
Not
I don't
at home.
belong here. You
Mhm.
know, like you must feel that like every.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
taken a while. Like, so I started being like figuring out myself. High school with the invention of the Winct brand. It was a way to like a mask to take all of my insecurities and stuff and become something that I actually liked. Don't tell
Hell
my
yeah.
therapist that. It's not a good thing.
Can I ask you some questions
Yeah,
about that?
go ahead.
When, like, at what age did that happen?
Probably like 12-ish.
Oh,
So that's
shit.
when the Winct brand started.
Not necessarily. So it's kind of when the personality split started, and then when I learned about branding and like making music and shit that I like into a career, that's when like the branding came in, and it's like taking all of these parts and then dialing them up by 10 and then being able to sell it to people so I can eat Chick-fil-A. There was like a lot of back and forth, a lot of shitty things that happened, like youth-wise, as we all have. So I moved to this new place with my mother and then fell in with these hoodlums. So I was being an absolute degenerate. I don't know, it's past the statute of limitations. So like robbing cars and houses and like burning shit down, being an absolute menace to society. And then from there, I kind of was like, oh, doing those things and then looking at my idols who also supposedly did those things, like, your hip hop idols and all that shit, and being like, okay, so I can actually be whatever I want to be. So then I, fell deeper into that spiral of doing terrible things along with substance abuse issues out the wazoo, being myself, wearing whatever I liked, which I got a lot of influence from individuals like early Young Thug, who is wearing dresses and shit like that. And then as I got, into high school and later years, you get ostracized quite a lot because you're in fucking Wyoming where everyone's got their shit kickers on. So then instead of kind of like conforming and breaking down, I was like, no, I fucking love playing the villain and being hated by everybody. So then I amped it up and dialed it up more and more to where, I mean, I was a mess mentally, a complete wreck, but I felt good about myself because I was doing what I wanted regardless of everybody else. Coming into the music stuff, I had always wanted to, you know, make music and do this professionally. So I like started freestyling with my friend, and then nothing happened for a while. Then shit got really bad. There was a few overdose issues and things happened along the lines. And then just like a weird series of fortunate events happened where I like released a song after my grandfather passed in September of 22. And then at work, this guy came up to me. He's like, hey, my kid makes music, check it out. And for some reason, I was like, oh, I just released a song. Take a look at it. And then he's like, you should go to this open mic at this place called Blue Raven. And that would have been February 8th of 2023. And like as soon as I had that first performance, which I had no fucking clue what I was doing, like something just clicked, and then I was able to straight up full fucking sprint to where I'm at now. And now, while I've always wanted this, it's actually like I'm able to visualize it properly, and I know what steps next and what I can do next to grow to be able to feed myself with music. And it's with the branding aspect of that, being able to take all of my experiences, my authenticity, doing what I like when I want to, and like forming that into the Winct ideology, like turning that up to 100%, where I look at myself as, I look at the Winct person, the whatever, as, okay, I'm looking at, as a child looking at Young Thug, how would I look at Winct and be like, damn, that's fucking sick. And I kind of just try and build myself off of how I would idolize one of my idols, as if that makes any sense, kind of. And that's, yeah, kind of the spark notes. There's a lot
And
more,
that was
but...
when you were 12 years old. You like,
kind of.
damn,
So
like,
12 would
wow.
have been, 12 would have been when everything started to kind of go off
Yeah.
the deep end, and then getting into 12 would have been kind of the split of where I wanted to like be something that I wasn't, but I was. I got Winct, like I said, in freshman year, so that would have been 14 years old, 15 years old, 14. Yeah, just kind of taking all these pieces that I didn't know what to do with and putting them together in 2023.
Before we just like respond to
Okay,
that,
I'm excited.
can we just like, that's such a beautiful story.
Thank
yeah,
you.
it's incredibly cohesive. Like honestly, like yeah, you know exactly like your past and your trajectory. Like you know exactly what you want,
And
which
I
is awesome.
think like looking back, it seems it's cool looking back, because I can look back in those moments where I won't go too dark, but like there's been times where it was like things did not look bright and there was no light at the end of the tunnel, and like this was like where it was going to end. But then surviving through that and being able to like add that to the storyline, and like, okay, you may have had these ideas but you didn't see where to go, you were stuck, and then you made it through that shit, and it's like cool to add those on as like little side quests along the way. So
That's dope.
How did music become a part of this?
So music is like I live and breathe and eat that shit. Like, so my wide range, I was raised by a lot of different people, so I would bounce from my mother for a little bit, and then both of my grandparents for a while, like, and they're all different and everyone's separated, of course. No one can stay together. Surprise, my relationship's been how it is. Anyway, each one of those people, they all had different like musical tastes and stuff, so I was exposed to all of these different artists and different genres, because everyone has like, you know, different tastes. When I got Apple Music, which this is a really weird one, like I never got into CDs. I had like a massive collection of CDs that I stole from everybody, which was, you've had Nirvana, Kanye West, Eminem, a lot of like weird pop shit. And then when I got Apple Music and I figured out that like I could pick whatever music I wanted to, and like figure out that I could actually rap and do the things that I looked up to, that's kind of where it started. Is I took, you know, random beats off of like people's instrumental tapes, and I just started trying to rap, and it was terrible at first. It was so bad.
Oh, of course it was. That's
Yeah,
that's
the
the
beauty of it.
Yeah,
We're
that's
just
how it
trying
works.
anything out.
But yeah, so music got involved because I loved it. Anytime I could, like I would sit in my little room and play Roller Coaster Tycoon on the PS2 and just listen to random fucking CDs that I stole from all of my parental figures.
How old were you then?
That would have been like 9-ish, 8 or 9. So it was definitely like a bit of a coping mechanism, music was, because it's great. We love it. It does the trick. And then, like I said, in high school, I had a friend named Hayden, who is one of the most talented, musically inclined, gifted individuals I've ever met. I wish he did something with it. He is not, and it's very unfortunate. But he was freestyling, and he showed me that it could be done. Like, it actually could be done, and it kind of broke that barrier in terms of the musical side of it.
Yeah.
Have you always been, like, hip-hop, rap, like, that is your lane? Like, have you ever experimented with other, like, genres or whatever?
In terms of creating, yes. I also create like EDM music on the side. I have a whole EDM alias just because I like house music. That shit is fun.
Yeah.
Who doesn't like house music? Actually, a lot of people, mainly old people. Don't tell them I said that.
Who doesn't like house music? Actually, a lot of people.
A lot of people. And then I get like, I don't know how to word this properly. Like, I look at people who are great at instruments. Anybody who plays instruments that are not me, and I'm like, I really wish I could play instruments. So I'm like teaching myself guitar, the accordion, and drums. I'm terrible at all of them. But give me like 12 years and I might be able to play.
Oh yeah. So you're learning guitar.
Yes.
Are you doing like electric or are you on
I have
acoustic?
an electric and acoustic.
Oh, okay.
So far I know 3 songs.
That's a start.
Oh yeah.
What songs are they? I forgot. Fuck.
Wonderwall, Blackbird. No, I'm just kidding.
Wonderwall,
That's an impressive one.
Riptide by Vance Joy because it's 3 chords. It's 3
Chords.
chords and
That
it's
was
really
the first
easy.
song I learned.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh, that's
on
cool.
the ukulele though.
That's sick. I wish I had a ukulele. And then House of the Rising Sun.
Oh, that's a good one.
The little fucking the picking is so goddamn hard. Oh, but we're getting there. I'm close on that one. And then Something in the Orange by Zach Bryan, and those are the songs that I know.
Good for
Something
you.
in the orange. How does that one?
Can you play them and sing them at the same time yet?
I can do Riptide. The other ones I don't know the lyrics for, which is hilarious. Like I've heard the songs, of course, but I just have refused to learn the lyrics.
No, lyrics is it's a whole fucking process. That's just like sometimes you're just like I don't want to learn these lyrics.
I know.
Lyrics
The
are
first-
tough for me.
Performance-wise, this is a neat little cookie for people, and it's biting me in the ass lately. So I freestyle. That's like my talent that I have in terms of rapping.
You freestyle?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
How
That's cool.
do you fucking
Dude, I've tried to like freestyle by myself for like days on end, like practice every single day.
Right.
And like by the 7th day, I'm still like, of course that's not a long time, but you would think that you would learn a thing or two, but I still was the same.
Interesting. So I don't know. I think I just have a massive amount of autism, and
you're in good company.
So,
we have
like-
a massive amount of autism here. It's fine.
fuck yeah, it's the autism gang.
Yeah.
So like freestyle, I don't know. I mean, I legitimately would say it's like the talent that I have, and outside of talent wise, like skill wise, and how I honed it is. So I work for the post office delivering mail. That's how I pay the bills. Well,
Nice.
that same as Ash actually.
Really?
which
2
is
episodes in a row.
Yeah. What?
mailmen rule the world.
Wow.
Please
Okay.
save me. They're holding me hostage.
Oh God. Okay.
Anyway, so, but during deliveries, I drive around in a fucking mail truck. So I've been there 6 years, and even outside of that, so I just play beats and just fucking rap. And like the biggest advice I can give to anybody freestyling is do not think about it. Do not think about it, because the second you think about it is when you get caught up. So
Right.
like in terms of freestyling, I'm not thinking about what I'm going to say next. I just have a massive autism library of words that rhyme.
So you're just straight up stimming.
Pretty
like,
much, yeah. And it's
yeah.
like, and actually, when I was binge watching your guys' show a while back, I heard Mal talking about when he like goes into that flow zone on drums, and that's what it's like freestyling for me. I like
Yeah.
hit a zone, and then everything just hits phenomenally. Spinning that back around. Sometimes I'll be performing my songs and I'll forget an entire verse, so I just freestyle on the spot. If you've never heard the song or you don't know the lyrics, nobody knows.
Yeah.
No.
But now I'm building a fan base, and they know when I am not like singing the actual lyrics, and I'll see them look at me, and they're fucking pissed, and I'm like, I'm sorry, I forgot.
No shit. You have people like.
Oh, they
take-
know. Yeah, they like know that the lyrics are wrong, and I'm like, oh fuck, I'm fucked.
I'm fucked.
That's great.
That's
So-
so wild.
That's
like,
cool. Like, what a cool, like,
It saves my
Yeah.
ass, and like I don't know if you've ever seen other rappers, because it happens. It's gonna happen no matter what. If you
Of
rap,
course.
that you're gonna forget a verse, or even anybody performing.
Yeah.
And like a lot of it's very unfortunate because all of my like really close hip hop friends, they'll forget a line or something like that, and then it takes a while to get caught back up because you know how it is performing.
Yeah.
And thankfully, I just go on autopilot and I spit something completely different, and I'm saved. But so like it saves my pride and ego a little bit, but then now it doesn't because they're like, that's not the fucking words. Those aren't the fucking words.
Well,
You're cheating, bitch.
That's
I also
sick.
think it's impressive
Yeah.
that you can just fucking do that.
Yeah, like the improv, like
Yeah.
I said, like freestyling, that's fucking hard, and to be able to do it like on the spot in front of, like that's the prime time
Oh,
to
yeah.
Yeah.
freestyle.
One of the things I noticed about your Instagram
Okay.
is your fashion sense.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I just want to compliment it because I think
Thank
it's
you.
fucking awesome.
Yeah.
I really appreciate that.
Yeah.
Weird thing, and this is something I'm very happy about, and I'm assuming the majority of it is it's just gotten better over time. But like one of the things that I get complimented the most about now is my fashion sense. Thank you again. But back in the day, that was like the biggest like a point of attack for the majority of people. I can't tell you how many slurs I've been called just walking down the street minding my own business because I'd be dressing how I dress, and
Yeah.
now people are like, fuck yeah, I like that. And I mean, there's still people who are like, fuck you,
Yeah.
blank, insert.
I'm
shit word.
offended by your existence. Like, how about mind your own fucking business? I don't
Yeah.
know. Like, what?
It's a great art. though.
I'm very insecure.
I'm so insecure! But, yeah, thank you so much. I would
Yeah.
say, like, fashion sense-wise, I love cool clothes. Just any kind of cool words.
Cool clo?
Clo.
Cool, right somewhere.
Yes.
Yeah.
But it's very like there's no gender boundaries. I don't think that they're women's or men's clothes. It's
I
just,
agree.
If it
Oh,
looks
yeah.
fucking cool, it looks fucking cool, and I'm
Yeah.
gonna wear the fuck out of it.
Honestly, also like when I first saw you perform, I was like taking notes just on your ability to like dominate the crowd. Like you were
You have
just
aura.
Thank
yeah, like you and
I've never
like
gotten that before, and
No
I am
shit?
fucking.
You got aura.
no, like you and
Aura.
Jolo are like just you have everyone locked the fuck in. Like everyone is just so focused on you. Like your performance is incredible.
I took
honestly.
notes.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, damn.
Right?
Like, you make it a whole experience. Like
You
that's
do.
Stop it.
there's a we talk. I've talked about this with some people, but like there's like a difference. I think I've said this before of like the recital and like a show.
Mhm.
You're a prime example of like you're a show.
Mm.
Oh yeah, totally.
You know?
Thank you.
That's like witnessing that compliment. Just like how I respect you as a performer, like you saying that. Ooh, okay, I'm gonna cry. That's
You're gonna make me cry.
it's like yeah, that's really cool.
Thank you. That is, I think, one of like the areas that I try to do like the most practice in. So I'm a little bit slacking right now, but in terms of getting to where I've gotten like performance-wise, I was doing the most I ever did. And it was a month straight. I did 3 open mics a week, all over Colorado and Wyoming. It was literally just, if I wanted to be good at something, I'm going to do it more than anybody else. That's just because that's how I like function in my little squirrel brain.
That's what's up. That's like
Yeah.
So doing that, and then I also, actually, now that you say it, I was thinking about something. So back in my youthful upbringing days, to gain the attention and validation I needed, I had to be a little bit of a jester. So the like sense of stage fright or embarrassment or anything, like just throw it out the window. I remember we had this hill at school, and it was Valentine's Day. So, and God, this is such a fucking interesting story now looking back. But I would put a chocolate rose in my mouth, and I would straight up fucking Burt Reynolds slide down the hill up to just random girls and be like, "Hey, will you be my Valentine?" I would get a no every time, but anyway. So like just that that performance aspect, the willingness to do whatever regardless to try and just get somebody to be engaged for even if it's half a second, which now more than ever you need that half a second of engagement.
Yeah.
And then just brute forcing myself to do an open mic as often as I can to practice, try this song, okay, this works great with a hand gesture here, this works great with them saying these lines, and then eye contact, really staring into everybody's soul. And,
I noticed that. Yep, you were making eye contact with like
every
everyone.
person that I can.
Yeah.
And then I also watch, I have a lot of artists who like performance-wise that I love how they perform. So I'll watch and I'll like, oh, I really like that thing. So there's, I don't know if I've heard it, but the yes or no, and you like, I'll be like, oh, shall I perform a new song, yes or no? And then the crowd will say yes. I stole that from Michi Darko, which is one of my favorite artists. Don't tell him that. Trademarked. So I'll go through all of my artists and I'll take little bits of it that I really like, and I'm like, okay, I see that as part of Winct. What would a Winct be?
Yeah.
And then thrust it into your face, and that's how I've gotten to where I've gotten to so far. It's just by compiling all of the shit that I like and then fucking practice.
So who do you like?
Well, Young Thug.
Young Thug,
Yeah.
Jolo.
Stop.
Shout out Jello.
I'm actually really sad I haven't seen the full band yet.
Oh,
I've
yeah.
only saw that one performance at Adam Son of Man's birthday party.
Oh yeah, and that was just an acoustic
Oh,
thing.
And that was fucking sick.
That was when we met.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit.
Young Thug,
He's very nice.
Jolo, Mac Miller, Michi Darko,
Oh,
which is a Flatbush. I don't know if you know what Flatbush zombies are. Phenomenal performers. Phenomenal fucking performers. St. John. Do we know who St. John is? Okay.
I don't know any of those
I don't know
besides
none of these
Jolo.
I'm about to
names.
put y'all on.
All
Go
of them
check
are
them
new.
out. Have you heard of Young Thug?
No, I don't.
I've
Wow.
Well,
I've dabbled.
well, like Mac Miller, of course.
He's dabbled.
But yeah.
Okay.
Mac Miller
Interesting.
for sure.
But yeah, those are like my main influences in terms of hip hop. And then I can't name bands or anything because I'm terrible at bands, but I love a lot of indie rock music along with old blues. I also really like World War II era music for some reason. It's probably just my autism and World War II things.
Like big band or what? What do you mean?
Jazz?
Like
or-
big band, jazz, lots of brass, a lot of brass. I love brass instruments. Like, I'd have to go. So my grandmother has a bunch of 45 vinyls from the time,
Wow.
and just playing those and like it's just there's like a certain sound. It's just like it's just a brass noise. I love that shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, those would be, and then if it's a song that I like, I will have all of my friends like make me playlists of like their fucking individual music tastes, and then I just absorb it like a little sponge. And then for songs, like what I make songs, and I've started to notice this, is like if I listen to an album, because I prefer, actually I want to ask you this, albums or singles, what do you like more?
Albums.
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 Depending on the day.
That's fair. How
Good
do you
point.
listen to albums? Do you
Start
are
with-
front to back? Are you front to back them?
Yeah, front to
Okay,
back.
absolutely.
And then what I'll do is then create like playlists like of like certain songs that I like,
okay.
and then just like create. I love making playlists that have like amazing transitions. Like I pay attention
Oh,
to like
okay. That's
yeah.
fucking sick.
yeah, like just to like I almost like if it's in like the same key, like, and then it has like a nice like grade in and grade out. I love that shit. Like yeah.
Can I request one of these playlists?
Yeah, can I
Yeah.
also get your playlist?
Yeah, sure. Yeah,
would love
yeah,
a playlist
yeah.
for them.
I mean,
Yeah.
regrettably, I am on Spotify, so yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
I
like,
pay for
I'll-
Spotify and Apple Music just so that,
Yeah.
for ease of access, so that if somebody on Spotify uses Spotify, I can do that. But I actually use Apple.
Yeah, okay.
Can I try your babe?
Yeah, it's not as good as that one, but
That one's
yeah.
really nice.
I didn't catch that at first. I'm like, did he just flip her up and then you quadruple down?
Have you noticed? You Spotify fiend, get out of here.
I know.
I'm actually
sorry.
thinking about switching to Apple Music, but I heard Apple Music isn't as like it's just as bad as Spotify.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
all terrible. Actually, I hate all of them, but
Yeah.
I'll stand on my
Can't win.
Everything's
naive
evil.
principles.
Like
Yeah, I'm
like,
using
Everything's
YouTube
evil.
Music. It's just like,
I
okay.
kind of I support that actually.
yeah, I
YouTube
have-
Music, I know a couple people.
It's nice
Yeah.
because when you send a link to someone, it just sends them the YouTube link,
Mm.
and then they
Everybody
don't have
has YouTube.
Everyone has YouTube.
Mhm.
I like that.
They're all evil though. I'm like in almost like a boycott crash out phase where I'm just like everything sucks and everything is problematic. So
Yeah,
it's like
dude.
I guess I'm just gonna do all of like give money to all of these evil places and fuck, you know.
Hey,
it's like,
but you know what? At least we're getting .08 dollars a stream.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's
Oh wait,
right.
I'll
008.
take it.
Oh,
Point
perfect.
008.
At least
Yeah.
at least they're showing us what they really think of us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They think so highly of us, guys.
Yeah.
I feel love warm and gooey inside.
What are you fixated on right now? What is like the thing?
My latest fixation right this second is B-17 bombers in World War II. When I say I'm autistic, we're autistic boys.
You are like 80-year-old man, but
Oh,
you're just like,
100%.
have you heard? Can I tell you about World
Can
War
I tell
II
you
for a
about World War
second?
II bombers?
For a
Right.
second, you know.
Okay. I have one fact for you, if that's allowed.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I have
So-
a history follow up. So
Okay.
Mhm.
So a B-17 bomber is the American bombers for World War II. Now, there's these things called ball turrets, and it straight up looks like something out of Star Wars. Literally, so you had to be like below 5'7" to sit in it. But you would be in this turret like this, firing like completely curled up in a ball underneath the plane. And you would be shooting
Holy
fucking fighter
shit.
jets underneath you.
damn.
So, and actually the weirdest part is they were the lowest, if planes that returned, they were the lowest death like rate, 6%. So we would have wanted to be in there. Regardless, so this plane gets hit with flak, which is the German anti-air shit, fucks up the plane. The guy gets out of his ball turret, which a lot of people died because I got stuck in the ball turrets.
Mhm.
They got stuck in there?
Oof,
I can show you a picture.
It's a rough way to die.
Well, yeah,
Jesus.
like they just couldn't open the door.
Well, literally to open the door. So say you're sitting in the turret like this, which would be, we'll just do like this. So here's the turret things. To actually get out of the turret, you had to face the turret directly down, and then there was a little latch that you would open behind you, and then you could crawl out. And the latch is only like this big. So it's just a little hatch. And then when you're shooting, the hatch is just what you're leaning on. So if you don't lock your hatch, the hatch pops open, you fall out of the plane. Crazy shit.
Jesus.
Men used to go to
What
war.
the fuck?
Now we just do drone strikes.
Oh,
so,
God.
Yeah.
So this guy, the plane gets hit with the anti-air. He's in his ball turret. He flips out. He does get out of the ball turret. He goes to jump out of the plane before it crashes. His parachute's been shot by the flak. Well, he gets hit by the plane gets hit by flak again, the anti-air. It sends him out of the plane. He falls 20,000 feet, 4 miles, crashes through the glass roof of a train station, lands on steel girders up above, and fucking makes a full recovery and survives.
Oh my god.
20,000 feet? What?
No
what?
parachute.
What? Okay.
He survived.
He survived. Like, the Germans literally fucking pulled him down from it. They're like, oh, we got a dead body here. He fucking lived, so they took him to POW camp, like, for the POW doctors to work on him, and they're like, this guy should not be alive, but we're gonna do what we can, and fucking, yeah, he made a full recovery. Lived till he was 83, I think.
God.
I can't remember, it might have been 93, but he fucking, yeah.
Damn. Okay.
Autism.
Wait, so they couldn't like break the window if you're stuck in there?
The window would break all the time, but like, no, the window was never facing towards the top. So like, if your window broke, and that's how a lot of them would die, is the plexiglass would shatter and they'd get killed by shrapnel.
Oh my god.
Can I show you what a ball
Oh
gunner
my-
looks like?
Sure.
So that is what it looks like, and that's them climbing in outside of the plane.
Okay.
So he would be in this little tiny fucking
Whoa.
ball,
What?
and that's what
the
you would look like
actual
inside the
fuck?
ball, is like curled up like a little
Oh
fucking...
Oh
god.
my
I would
God.
have a fucking panic attack.
And then they would
Yeah.
go and literally fly 30,000 feet above enemy territory and just fucking be blasted. So that's what it's where it
Whoa.
sat on the plane.
Wow. Okay.
Men
And they
used to
would
go to
just
war.
get stuck?
Yeah, they would get, because you see that little hatch right there? So how it works is the ball turret would be facing up inside of the plane where you could crawl into the hatch. And if the gears on this got stuck to where it couldn't turn properly, or
Turn
that little
back.
thing got stuck on the plane, like you can't get
Oh,
out.
right, you can't even leave the
Mhm.
window.
And normally you would go up through the plane, like this would turn and face straight down. But
Mhm.
people sometimes would get stuck, and then literally they would watch the fucking plane crash and not be able to get out.
Okay. Yeah, no thanks. I'm
So that's what
good.
my fixation is lately.
Okay.
Very long-winded answer.
Wow. Okay. I also like watch a ton of documentaries and shit. And also, if you've never seen America in Color, that by Smithsonian, that is so good. They colorize old footage.
Oh shit.
Like from they do decades, so and they'll also do topics.
Ooh.
So like they have several seasons where like one season is like we're doing like the 1910s, and they will like and they hand color it. It's not like computerized. Yeah, like they have like a team of people that will colorize like individual, like how like
That's fucking sick.
so it's like amazingly well done. So they'll do like decades, and then they'll do like a small town, or like like any kind of like US kind of topic. Oh, I was gonna talk about wars, but like yeah, but like the difference between like World War I and World War II technology is insane, because I've seen like several documentaries on it, and it's just like World War I was like so much more like visceral, like because they had some technology and stuff. They had like tanks and stuff, but like World War II was getting to be more like modern warfare, where like
I'm torn between it. So on that point, like World War I was so brutal, and literally the main reason it was so brutal was because the technology started to advance, but the war tactics didn't. So like trench warfare was born out of the old school Civil War type beat, where we stand in a line and fire our muskets at each other, or we send our invaders, our infantrymen, to run up there. But now there's machine guns. So like, what happens when you send people running at one person holding a machine gun that can mow them down?
Yeah.
And that's like one of the reasons why it was so bad and such a stalemate, is because it was these brand new inventions, these different things that were just increasing the amount of human suffering we could have.
Right. And then you had weirdly modern things like mustard gas and shit like that, where it was just like, oh yeah, we have trench warfare, which is like the primeval shit, plus like these
plus
weird
mustard gas.
Yeah.
Have you ever smelled chlorine, buddy?
Fun. But then like in World War II, you had, planes, you had ships, you had like way more artillery that you could sort of like do warfare from a distance. And now it's like crazy, where it's like you're in a room and you're just like manning a drone. So it's like even more distance.
A cool thing, which I was talking to my buddy about this today actually, and this is cool, it's not great, we're not there perfectly, but right now we are at the most this is the most peaceful time in human history ever. And you may be like, well, what the fuck? We've got the, Israel, Ukraine. But in terms of percentage of how many people are dying to violent attacks and just dictators and individuals who are, causing mass suffering to humanity, we are technically at the most peaceful time in human history, which is, we'll see how long we got. So it's interesting to see like how far we've come in literally 100 years. It has been 100 years.
Yeah.
106 years since World War I.
Yeah, exactly.
I want to ask you, how's your? Maybe I just piss people off. Do you get a lot of hate online?
No.
Damn.
You
but
get
hate is
hate?
good.
You got hate?
Oh, but
Hate
that's
is
okay.
good.
It's
Hate is
good.
good.
It's good.
Hate
It's
is
good that I like look at it and I'm like, okay, thanks for the engagement. Good stuff. I'm causing people to be angry.
Yeah.
But holy shit.
It's a lot.
Shit.
It's like
Oh my
fucking,
god. I be getting shit on daily.
Ooh,
I've gotten
shit.
hate before. I would go out in public and like ask people, if this song sucks, I'll give you $5. And those videos would do good, but people would watch the video and be like, "Run me my $5, bitch."
Damn.
They'd like leave that shit, but it hurts. Like it's just like, but like looking back at it now, hindsight, I'm like, I welcome it.
Yes.
Well, it is active engagement.
It is.
Like, honestly, the strongest engagement is negative engagement.
Mhm.
Like, and also, like, YouTube algo, like, if someone dislikes the video, it's, like, weighted equally as a like.
As a like.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
Really?
Yeah.
Because
Oh,
to
yeah.
dislike something.
Oh, yeah,
it's
because
just as
it's a click.
because
yeah.
it's also, like, a powerful reaction. It's the same.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn, good to
Mhm.
know.
Like, that's
Yeah.
a good way to look at it
Yeah.
too.
So, haters, all right, come at. It's fine.
Yeah, please dislike our podcast.
Yeah, please.
Dislike it. And talk a lot of shit too.
Yeah, but also I feel like rapper hip hop scene is kind of spicy. Like,
It's very
it's highly competitive, right? And people talk shit. And like rivalries occur, you know, like I don't know.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
I did have one rap battle, like straight up rap beef.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Oh, okay, spill.
Okay.
Tea.
Okay, so oh my god. This is such a fucking
It's like a point of passage, I feel like, in the
it's a rite of passage
Yeah.
for sure. So, it's March 2024. We get selected to open up for Ice Cube. Crazy fucking shit.
Wild. Oh my
So, here's the problem. Within Cheyenne, there's different, like, cliques of the hip hoppers. It's like a very big high school. I'm pretty close with everybody except these people. At least I was, because that's just like who I am. Like, I want to be friends with everybody. That's how I've always been. I want to be friends with you and friends with you, because then I have all of your secrets and I can hold you all hostage.
Excellent.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'm glad that I know that now.
Yeah, right. Thank you for telling
You're
us.
welcome. I'm a changed man. Anyway, so there's these individuals, and their name was BTP, and they're twice my age. You know, they're old school guys. Like, they've been around for over a decade at this point, which I'm like pretty new in the scene because I've only been there for a year, right? Well, I'm on the bill. They end up going onto the Cheyenne like community pages and like talk a bunch of shit anonymously online, like, why would you put these people on there? There are people who are so much better and doing blah 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 blah.
Oh, straight up hating.
And just straight up, not even hating, but like talking shit on Renee and John. Which, shout out John and Renee. They own the Lincoln in Cheyenne.
Okay.
Phenomenal people. They've been great to me, and honestly, the entire music scene there. Circling back around, so they're talking shit on John and Renee, just being like really fucking terrible. And then they release a diss track. Now, I can show you guys the diss track later on. It's not super important. I listened to it because it like circles around like the group chat, and they're like, "Oh my god, they just dropped a diss track on us. This shit is fucking hilarious." That's not very good. Now, I listened to it and I'm like, "Okay, that sucked. Whatever." So I like turn it off and I go about my day. Well, another day later, my buddy comes up to me and he's like, you know, one of the friends in the group who will be opening, and he's like, "Dude, that shit's so funny that they said your name wrong." Like, wait, what? I didn't think they mentioned me. So I go back, I listen to the fucking group, the song again, and they said Winct. They said Wink.
Oh.
So I'm fucking fuming right now. I'm like, all right, fucking bet. Let's go. So then I record this diss track, and so I record the diss track, probably 20, 30 minutes. I call my buddy, I go shoot a video for it real quick, and then I reach out to my friend Kenna, who worked at the Lincoln at the time, and I'm like, hey, can you send this to Renee? Like, I want to get this approved because I don't want to, you know, cause any business problems. Like, if we start a fucking actual beef and shit gets real heated, then
We
just
got
like
big beef. Okay.
clear the business. So I get back from Renee, and she's like, yeah, go ahead. So then I drop it. Then it goes like semi-Cheyenne viral, so it goes around to the entire music community. We get in a little back and forth on Facebook, and then we open up for Ice Cube. There was a gun threat at the at the venue that night from them.
Shit. Oh no shit!
What?
They like straight up fucking swatted you. Like
Yes, but it was fine. We just got extra security, and fucking we opened up for Ice Cube. My diss track has performed better than theirs, and when I did the Plaza this past summer, where 9,000 people, biggest crowd I've ever performed for, I performed the diss track there, and I sat down and I'm like, all right, so I told everybody the story of it, like what happened, and then performed the diss track, and then I don't know if they were there or not, but I was like, hi BTP, if they were there, that was probably amazing and terrible for them.
Shout out.
That's it.
So,
Damn.
yeah, that was my first and only rap battle, and I'm ready for the next one.
Yeah.
That like
I
does
love that.
not occur in normal like regular bands. Like you don't see a fucking like indie rock band having like straight up diss
Right.
tracks
That's
on
true.
other bands. Like this
I
is
kind
a
of wish.
unique.
I
Yeah,
kind
that's
of wish
good.
it. I kind of wish it was like if everybody was doing diss tracks, that'd be fucking amazing. Like,
I'll work on that. I'll talk to Clay about that. We can do diss.
Ooh.
We can do diss. Well, we've talked about civil war between Clay K and Jolo, so I mean we can work on that. Yeah.
We've been talking
I'd
about
pay
it for
for
like
that.
months.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm just too scared to do it.
so funny. But like, you know, like an ironic diss track, but like,
That's what I'm saying. I'm scared that we're gonna do it ironically, and then we're gonna like get so into character that like
It's gonna become real.
It becomes real.
Yeah. I don't want.
Actually, we fucking hate each other.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That would legit be the worst for M.
Oh yeah, I know, because I'm in
you're
both bands. Well,
Oh,
also,
who would
and
get you in the
also-
divorce? Who would get you in the divorce?
Oh my god.
That's a tough
That's-
toughie.
Yeah.
And this is how the beef starts.
Yeah.
Yes.
With M. M is the catalyst.
Yeah.
Oh man, I can't answer that.
I wouldn't
But
want
also
you to
Clay K
choose.
is in Jolo Band too, so that.
Oh, shit.
So.
So I'd be real fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need, yeah.
We have a lot of offerings for you tonight. Also, we have a brand new thing that we've never done before. We have a soda.
Oh my god.
But not just any soda.
You already opened it, so we have to drink
Very-
it.
Mustard flavor.
Very World War I coded. This mustard gas soda.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, what are the odds? That's awesome. The callback.
War
Okay.
crimes.
Fuck yeah. Okay, we got this.
That sounds terrible.
I know, I'm scared.
Oh my
This is
God.
not good. We have some sour, like, flying saucer wafers.
those
we
are
have
good.
we have some matcha things, and we have the tried and true double salted
Ugh.
licorice, which I
I've
think
been so excited
Don't.
to try this.
I think
Don't do that.
we haze
I mean, it's
all of
the world's your
our
oyster.
we haze all of our guests with
Whoa.
the double salted licorice.
That.
We have some toxic waste. We have
Palate cleanser.
zombie bombs. This was rough. Also, apparently,
Oh,
I
these are-
do have some sourdough. Wait,
Ugh.
wait,
no.
wait. I
there-
think these are half eaten.
Probably.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, so
Those are the
Never mind.
who
remnants.
put these back? Okay, I
I'm gonna
don't.
guess big.
We gotta run back. We gotta look at the footage.
Check the footage.
I'm not eating this for sure.
Well, Joe, now there's some left for you.
Yeah, you want some?
Fuck, guys.
Alright.
Someone
blame Manly
respectfully
and
was
Gabe.
like, "We're just gonna put these back in the original package."
I think it was me. I'm
Probably.
sorry.
It's okay. So if we want some so we have cherry bombs that are
Okay.
like spicy, and then I think these are nice.
Ooh, these look good as fuck. Lemon raspberry.
That does look good.
We can start with the nice ones.
Really?
If we want. Yeah.
Well,
just-
Winct, what do you want to do?
Oh my
god.
I've been watching. I've seen this in the video. And I'm like, how bad could it be? It can't be that bad.
I will
Give it
join
a
you,
shot.
and
Alright.
it's horrible, and I think we should all join.
Elijah likes them now.
I don't.
You've hazed yourself into liking
You really
them.
are a sadist.
I'm a sadist.
Yeah.
Take that job
Okay,
interview.
sorry.
Yeah. Thank you. Okay.
Oh,
yes,
God.
okay.
I suggest licking it first.
Yeah, we lick
So you know.
these first. Yeah.
Nah.
Cheers.
Nope.
Nah.
We're
Okay.
going. We're fucking balls to the wall.
Bing
Cheers.
bong.
Bing bong.
Oh God.
Oh my god.
It's a lot. Oh, okay, sweet.
I might just swallow it like a pill, but
Yeah.
Oh, it's so salty.
It's so salty. Some people eat this because they like it.
Yeah.
oh my god.
Fucking freaks.
I do want to just swallow
You know, I
it.
don't hate it. I don't love it, but I don't hate it.
Wow.
Oh,
Brave.
It kind of reminds me
Right.
of. Have you ever seen, salt licks that you give
yeah.
Yeah.
horses? Have you ever licked one of those? Okay.
Mm-mm.
Just me.
No, I have.
Cheyenne.
Yeah, that's
Cheyenne vibes.
Just Cheyenne. Only in Wyoming. That's kind of
Okay.
the vibe that I'm getting from that.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
Now
no.
the aftertaste is actually
Oh
worse.
yeah. It just keeps going. Yeah. Mhm.
Ooh.
Yep.
Okay.
It's a commitment.
Can we do the good one?
Yeah, we can
Yeah,
do the
good
nice
one.
ones. Yeah.
It's not gonna help, but yeah.
I think it might help.
I need
us-
to hit your vape after that, please. Thank you.
Oh wait. I'm supposed to save that shit. Lemon. Oh, you went.
Oh yeah. Oh sorry, I got distracted by the terrible salt flavor.
Mm.
Oh, that's so much better.
They're so cute. They're little skulls or something.
Mm. Whatever
Mm.
that is.
Oh, that's so good.
Oh, it's
Do you like sour candy?
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah.
whatever it is to get rid of that flavor in my mouth.
Oh.
That was
Oh my
amazing.
God.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was good.
This is like Sour Patch Kids, but actually like
Mm.
kind of
Delicious.
elevated.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm. That was good.
Hell yeah.
Mhm. I'm kind of curious about these satellite
Mhm.
things.
I'm
Like
down to try satellite.
we've never tried these before. they're filled with sour powder. So
Wait, should we do the bad one first?
Yeah, I
Well,
like that. We can
I think-
stagger it.
Those ones might be bad. If they're filled with sour powder.
yeah,
Mm.
I'm a little scared.
Oh yeah.
Shake it around. There's something in
Yeah,
it.
I'm nervous about this one.
Around it.
Let's
Cheers.
hop in our satellites.
Yeah.
Oh god.
What the fuck?
I don't like this.
Oh. Mhm.
Oh,
I kind of
Actually-
fucks with that.
I like
Yeah,
it.
I actually like it
I
now.
like it.
that was a weird experience. It was
Yeah.
like styrofoam
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
and then
And then
marshmallow.
Oh. Okay.
I can
But
fuck
not
with that.
I like
overwhelming.
that.
Yep.
Mhm.
That was a
I
good
can-
experience,
I can
candy
do that.
wise.
Is it time for the mustard gas?
I think it is.
Yes, you started.
Is it okay if I put my mouth in the bottle?
Yeah, we were in each other's vapes.
Yeah,
Same,
that's
same.
true.
This is yeah.
Oh god. Just yep. We just keep going. Oh
Yeah.
god. No reaction. No.
The soul left your body. Oh no.
Soul leaves body. Cutely.
Oh my god,
Damn,
it is like
I'm not trying that.
You
shit.
have to.
No.
You have to.
I'm like,
I'm
sorry,
trying
That
based
is-
off your reaction,
That
I'm gonna have to
is-
sit this one out.
Oh, that is the worst.
that is like a fart in your mouth.
Okay, now I'm gonna drink it.
No, that
I taste like sulfur.
that is horrible.
Well, let me try it again.
Oh, you like it?
I don't know if I like it. I just
You gotta make sure you don't like it.
fart in the mouth is accurate.
It's fart in the mouth.
Yep.
Yeah. Also, all the fetish people are like, "Give me that."
Give me
shit."
that.
Yeah.
Where did you buy that? What's it called? What's the brand?
What-
Ooh,
Okay,
Let me get
this-
one of the little sour scullies. Those are saviors. Oh
Uh,
my god.
Lester's Fixins mustard flavored soda. Get it for the fart in your mouth enthusiasts. So they have to exist. I'm gonna have to wash that down with one of these
Yeah, those
because
are-
these are all right.
That was bad.
I was not good.
It was the aftertaste.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yay, we did it!
Yay!
All right, what are you
Okay.
working on right now? What is new? What is coming up?
Yeah, what do you got?
So right now I'm in a one song a month for the next indefinite, and then outside of that, the final album in the Red Phone series comes out eventually. I'll probably drop 4 or 5 more singles from that, and then release it. And
What is the red phone series?
so I kind of was slacking a lot of shows when I come down to Fort Collins, but normally I always have a red rotary phone with me.
You had one at the residency, I think.
Oh, did I? Yeah,
Mhm.
okay. Then I did not forget at that time. But so the red rotary phone is very symbolic. It's basically a symbol for all of your vices and your issues, your problems. And for me, the phone is always ringing, and I'm always picking it up and falling victim to my vices and all the shit that, is not great in life. So I'm always answering the phone, always picking it up. And each one of the albums, the first one was just called Red Phone. The second one was called Missed Calls, and it was technically supposed to be a trilogy, but then life happened. So then there's a little EP in the middle called Call Waiting, and then this last one is The Number You've Dialed. So it's a full continuous story. The first 2 were kind of messy and a little bit all over the place, but these last 2 have been like really to the point. So the last one was all about me getting into a relationship and kind of my toxic tendencies coming out of being a degenerate. So I get into that relationship while I'm pursuing musical fame. So at the end of that album, you get a call. There's a call, and it's this guy, and he's like, "Hey, I'm with Midwest Records. We heard your single, Me Oh My, and we'd really love to work with you." So that's how the last album ends. Now, there's a single on The Number You've Dialed called Me Oh My, and the whole idea is that that's the song that popped off. That's the one that, blew up, went #1, all that bullshit. So basically this is a fever dream of reaching that level of fame and how it will impact me negatively in all of my problems, because if you don't get your shit together, you end up like Mac. Young Thug, all of these artists, Michael Jackson, who fall victim to all of their
Yeah.
problems because of
Yeah.
the fame. So the album goes through the process of, it starts off where it's kind of like a sort of monologue, and then I go to like a TV interview, and it's talking about my greed and like saying in a very braggadocious, like, yeah, I'm fucking the hot shit. Then it goes to this song called Sorry, where it's like letters to everyone that I'm fucking over by achieving my dreams. Then it goes into the song called Weightless, which is about your negative drug addiction, and in there it has like but when it starts, it's a knock on the door, and it's 5 minutes till you're on. And then I go and I perform that Me Oh My song, like I'm performing it live for the Jimmy Kimmel person that I did the interview for. And then after that, it devolves into how it impacts my relationships, myself, my vices, and everything. And then it ends with me breaking the phone. And that can be interpreted as either fully falling in or breaking out of the cycle, but that's for the listener to decide.
Wow.
So
Wow.
that's what I'm sitting on. Unfortunately, I kind of am terrible to myself, so I really am struggling to put the finishing touches on it, put it out. But I have 2 songs left to record, and then it's ready. So that's what's next.
Damn.
Number you've dialed.
Wow. I love the in-depth, like, just the chronological storyline and
Yeah,
themes
that's
of that. That's wonderful. It's such a, that is like a really unique idea. Like, and to keep the symbolism of like the red phone and using it as a prop in your shows
and
too.
stuff.
That's sick. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, thank you. I really like to bring a story to it. Like, all of my favorite albums have been stories. So, Good Kid, Mad City by Kendrick. Having that, like, story and being able to look at that piece of art, because I feel like music is such an amazing art form because it has so many uses. It has so many things that it can provide. It can provide some Elliott Smith crying in your car over your insecurities. It can provide EDM, fucking dancing in a club on too much Molly. It can tell a wonderful story and paint an amazing, picture of overcoming your problems. Or it can just, you feel like a fucking badass and you want to wave your fingers like this.
Yeah.
Or you want to take down some Cheyenne trolls.
Exactly. So I really love music for that, and I think being able to create something as in depth as that and like be proud of it is like really cool. And I think that's like my favorite thing about being an artist, is to like, holy shit, I made this. This is my thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at what I made. Do
Yeah.
you like it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly
That's all
it.
that
You have to
matters.
find like the people that just like relate to you, you know.
Right.
Like, yeah. Also, like, question, but like, what would make you proud of yourself and like feel kind of like satisfied?
Honestly, and that's just slightly dark, but nothing, at least for a while, and it's a blessing and a curse. It gives me a drive that allows me to really push myself beyond any limits, because complacency is, in my opinion, the death of creativity. If you are complacent and you're happy, I think the art suffers from that, which may not be true, and that's my own doctrine, so I don't want anyone to like fall into that. No cults over here. But I think if you are happy and in a place of safeness, the art does not have as much emotional depth. Like, I really love shit that is super from the soul, and like, I think that trauma makes better music than sadness and happiness, personally.
No, I agree, and I feel like you see the progression of like artists from their younger age to when they're like older. Like, this is kind of a hot take, I guess, but like boomers putting out music, it's like they're like, they got the house, they got like, they're all satisfied, they got like everything's all lined up for them. Like, the music you're gonna make
It
out of
suffers a
that
little
is
bit. It suffers.
you know, like you're like all good, like you have nothing to, or like at least like you're not unpacking things in a way
Right.
that, to me, music is all about like working through shit. Like,
Mhm.
so when you have a lot of shit to work through, kind
You
of
make
makes it interesting.
Dope shit, and
Yeah.
it's like really cool, and I think it has more power. And on the topic of freestyling, I don't think about it. It's very much from the soul, and that's how it's been for my like recording process. Is I'm not classically trained or have any sort of training at all, so it's all been like brute force, throw it at the wall, and I've gotten where I'm at now is I kind of have a slight link with like my soul and how I'm feeling. So when I hop on a mic and I'm recording a song, I can just let whatever problems I have festering inside out and away, and I'm like, damn, I like that, and it feels real. It doesn't feel like those boomers where it feels kind of, it doesn't have that same oomph.
I will say though, with the boomers though, like that doesn't mean they can't go back and still talk about the trauma.
Oh yeah,
back then. Because I think about Tyler the Creator and how like getting older for sure, but like he had like the most like introspective album. Chromacopia is like his most introspective, but yeah, it's like oldest.
And I think he's still going back and he's unpacking that stuff, right?
Yeah.
And that's why I do love music, like in how versatile it is. Because Tyler, he's able to make a chromacopia, and then he's able to make a Don't Tap the Glass, where it's just dance, like just enjoy the music, just enjoy it. And I think it takes a lot of like skill and talent and time to get to a point where you're able to do that. So maybe when I get to that point, I'll feel some sort of satisfaction, but only time will tell.
Okay, so to send us out, one of us starts, or you can start. With elephant penis.
Or should we throw in a beat?
Yeah, let's throw in a beat.
Oh, we got whole like backing vocals too. Shit.
Okay, like have you seen us? I've been feeling big, elephant penis, main dreamers. Listen, I can see her. I don't conceive, but you know I've been a dreamer. I've been riding around, but this is my side of town. This is S01EP podcast. You can hear us now. Listen, all of us are probably just bound to drown. Can you get your head out of the water? I've been feeling proud of my accomplishments, coming from that poverty. Okay, don't stop with me. Oh wait, do not stop with me. I guess I got like just a lot of weed, running, wondering like what is really wrong with me. See, I don't get it. It's that tic-tac. Listen, I can't get back. I guess that I could fix that, and I'd be perfect by then. But I'll never be satiated, so just hand me the pen. Okay, I keep creating. I keep creating. I wonder what they make of me. I guess it's my fault. I never found any sanctity. I wonder what they take from me. I guess I'm just escaping the masses. I'm sick of hate comments. I've been drowning in the Calabasas. That's a little bit of overreacted. This shit killing me. I need some practice. Yeah, they big as fuck. Elephant penises, they keep me up. I guess my problem is I probably need another drug. I'm drinking mustard gas. Can somebody hit the plug? This at World War One, spinning like a NATO, bro. I guess the problem, I got my ammo from NATO, though. That's them ARs, and that's at Instagram. You in a fake car, I don't give a damn. Hey.
So sick. That was the best outro,
That was fire, dude.
Freestyle, bro. What the fuck? You
did
did that in front of me, bro. That was sick as shit.
That was
Thank you,
top.
guys.
That was the top.
I almost just drank the mustard.
That's
No,
the
don't
new
do
bar.
it.
That's the new
Yeah.
bar. You gotta freestyle.
Yeah, like we're heading out to 26 and it's season 2, so you gotta top that shit next guest. So
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Freestyle.
That's tough.
Yep. Thanks so much to Winct.
Folks,
Thank you, guys.
Thank you for listening. See you next time.
See you next time. 10-5 out now on all social media platforms. Follow Jolo, Cat Podcast, Winct, and go
That's
look
it.
at the tornadoes in El Reno 2013. Peace.
Yeah, and fucking World War II.
World War II.
Fart soda.